I must just quickly ask you about Irving Berlin. I'm not going to dwell on it too much, but I couldn't miss the opportunity because your father worked with Irving Berlin in the States.
That's correct. If you remember, and every day we're reading and singing about Irving Berlin, he wrote with a man called Schneider, who had a publishing company, and my father worked for that company. I think it was Schneider, Waterson and Donald. I'm not sure of the names, obviously, but my dad did work for those people, and in the 1914-18 war, he came back to sign up because of the war, and he was going to work for EMI, the very famous company, as you know, and for some reason he never. But he would tell us stories, great stories, and sing great songs, which we knew, obviously, but it was very exciting for me. I wanted to be a writer from...
But because of those stories?
Well, of course, it was fascinating for your father to work with a giant like Irving Berlin. Unbelievable.
What do you remember him telling you about him?
Well, he would sing songs. Now, I'm talking about when I was a boy of 5 or 6. He would tell me stories about Berlin and the famous writers of the day. And as I grew up, I got to know the names. And as I say, he worked in the trade department of all places, and he would know, he was very, very successful in as much he knew every score. They would say, hey, Sam, get this, I'll get that. And he worked there, as I say, until the war.
Did he call your brother after that Irving Berlin?
I don't know. It sounds a great story, doesn't it? It could well be. I was too young.
Oh. Were you and your brother good singers, though?
We were very good singers. We had a very good act. We worked all over the country and all over Europe. In fact, we became an act because we were doing demos for all the publishers, and we sang pretty good. And they told us to write an act, which we did, and we worked with a lot of the big artists of the day, like Dickie Valentine, God rest his dear soul, and Al McCogan, and Tommy Cooper, and Val Doonigan, and all the greats.
So did you just decide in the end you were making more money from songwriting?
Well, we wanted to be writers. Being an actor was very important because you learn how to write, how to sustain notes, as you know, as an artist yourself. It's very nice to know those tricks. But we really wanted to be writers. End of story, that really was it.